Hi, welcome to Arts Focus. I'm Elise Buckite, Program Specialist for the Columbia Office of Cultural Affairs. Today in studio, I'm joined by Jill Womack, the Executive Artistic Director of TRYPS Children's Theater.
It's a mouthful, isn't it?
So, Jill, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you founded TRYPS.
I did.
What made you do that? What encouraged you to start it?
I think I'm the best poster child for a project in grad school because the
Wow.
project was create your own theater company. So I wrote the whole business plan and the whole first season, really, of what TRYPS was. And I graduated from my master's program at the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. And I went to my advisor, to my mentor, and I said, I've done New York and I've done LA, and I need a different challenge. And he said, well, that was a brilliant business plan. Do they have a children's theater back in your hometown? I said, no. He said, go do that, which sounds really easy, but that is a lot. It's a lot. And we're going to be 20. Can you believe that? And
Wow.
we're finishing our 19th season this spring. And then with the start of the season 1920, 20 years.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. I'm sure you have at this point generations kind
The
of
kids are coming
through.
back.
Yeah.
I have the kids of kids coming back, and it's really amazing.
That's wonderful.
And all the little ones who started out with us when we were a young company are in college now. So all of our teachers are TRYPS kids coming back, or Stevens women coming and teaching with the program. So
That's
it's incredible.
So cool.
Yeah.
So you all have all kinds of different things going on. You've got classes, you've got shows that you produce, you've got events and workshops. Let's start with just the classes. What options do you have there?
We're a year-round theater company, so we go cradle to college, 50 weeks a year in programming. So coming up in December or January, we'll start with January with classes because we go on semester cycles. So we'll be starting Saturday classes January 12th and a host of things. So we have I call it the parent and peanut class, so the parents can come with the babies. And it's called Tripsters. And it's a really great chance for kids to kind of get that first little foray into theater, but the parents stay with them. So everybody sings, everybody dances, everybody does rhythm instruments, everybody plays. And it's just
What ages
wonderful.
is that for?
10 months to 36 months.
Okay.
And then creative drama, my kind of people, is all the 3 to 5 year olds. And we chose 2 themes that they would be comfortable with. So we're doing SpongeBob and Frozen. We have to welcome Olaf back for winter because he's been away. And then who knows what SpongeBob's going to be up to. But it's great because the little kids know that material and they have a familiarity with it. So when they walk in the door, it's not just, what is this? I'm in a strange place. Because a lot of those children are being left by their parents for the first time.
Yeah.
And so it's scary. So to have that comfort zone of, at least I know the story and I'm comfortable being in this room because you're going to be part of this favorite story, it makes it really easy. And then we start moving into a really nice step program where you start with the mini plays. So we'll take Narnia and we're going to reduce that book down to about a 15-minute show for one group and about a 20-minute show for another group and about a 30-minute show for another group. So there's a nice tier to the program. Then you can audition for Alice in Wonderland if you're in 3rd grade to 12th grade, and that's our full-blown production. So we'll be over in the Warehouse Theater in May with that production, but we rehearse once a week so that we can fit into a family's schedule. Their kids are just so busy, and those parents, they should just put a taxi sign on their car because they drive and drive and drive. But so I'm very thankful that parents make time for TRYPS because it's so much more than just a play. Our kids are really learning leadership. They're learning to be a part of a team and show up and know their job and strategically think and creatively think through problems. And it just has this whole host of life skills when you come in and play with us.
Yeah.
So the kids will come in and do the Disney version of Alice in Wonderland Jr., which is so fun. And then we have a spring break coming up for kids in K through 7. So instead of just sitting in front of the television and Netflixing out on who knows what, they can come play with us. So we'll have a theme picked for that and wonderful teachers who are going to lead us through acting and dance and singing and crafts and science and theater games. And so there's something for everyone. At the end of the week, everybody, at the end of all of our programs, we have an open house sharing. And then we started a new dance studio program because we marry it with voice. All of our shows are musicals. So we thought, why are we doing just dance classes or just voice classes? All we do are musicals, so let's marry them.
Yeah.
So we're really the only studio in town doing a dance lesson, and then you move on and do a vocal lesson.
Sure.
And that way you're really learning breath support and technique and the dance skills that you need when you come to a show with us. And it's just a blast.
Yeah, really creating that well-rounded theater.
Right.
So the goal is to do basically a semester of classes, and then you have the show that you can work and build to.
Right.
So what's the show this coming up here soon?
We're doing the regional premiere of the abridged version of Mary Poppins. So it's Mary Poppins Jr. And it is so beautiful. I just, it's a show that I think everybody knows well. And I certainly have known it from being a little kid. But I went back and revisited all those books. And they're amazing book series. And I thought, great timing with the film coming out. A new generation's going to fall in love with Mary Poppins. And what great music, what great characters. So the kids are really grappling with coming into Tech Week soon for that. So they're going to get ready, and I'm really excited to see them.
Is the performance at the end of November?
It's at the first weekend in December in the Warehouse Theater. We're December 1st and 2nd, and shows are at 2 and 7 for the public. And then we'll have school shows, which I love. So we have a whole school matinee program that we do. And I think we've got 2 days of school shows, and we've got about 12 different schools coming in to watch Mary Poppins with their students.
Wow.
And that's always been the heart of our mission, is to teach, reach, and inspire. So you're either in the classroom with us, or you're in the audience with us, or you're behind stage doing an internship with us, or we're reaching out to you in the community. Like our wonderful team that goes and does outreach, it's a free program. Come to the library on the first Saturday of the month. We call it Live at 11. It's from 11 to 11:30. Drop in, drop out. And the wonderful Lena Agents, or we send one of our princesses, and you read books and act them out and do theater games, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And then on the third Saturday of every month, we're over at Barnes & Noble in the children's area. It's free. Just drop in, drop out. We send a princess. We just have a good time.
Yeah, I feel like there's so many entry points to theater
and
that you provide.
We really do try and do that, and different prices for everything. And then we have a great scholarship program. We've never turned a child away. We either set up a payment plan, or we try and work with a scholarship. But we love having children in our classes, in our plays. How else are they going to learn theater unless they do theater?
Right.
And the byproduct of theater is great characters, or building great character.
Yeah.
So that is just tremendous. So you can't turn a child away.
No.
You can't do that.
And part of that accessibility is you have some inclusive theater classes. What do
I
those
love our
look
classes.
like?
So we do an inclusive class, and it can be, we've had children who are Downs, and they're just like, this whole class just makes my heart just sing. So it's kids on the autism spectrum. It's kids who maybe have Downs, or kids who have speech delay. They can bring a sibling with them. They can bring a parent with them, or we can try and work with them with our wonderful teaching staff. But we spend the first day, all of us together, just trying to seeing what works for everybody.
Yeah.
The kids write their own play together.
Wow.
So we pick a theme, they pick a theme, and then we do a whole play, and they're learning in a really safe space what is emotion, what is eye contact, what is communication, what is, can I stand holding your hand for 5 seconds? Can you stand holding my hand for 5 seconds? And then being in front of the class and sharing on that open house day. It's just tremendous. I love it.
Yeah, that's so cool. So we ran through all kinds of different things, but if people want to know more about the shows, I think your registration is coming up soon.
It's open right now.
Okay.
The only thing we didn't hit on, and this was a parent idea, boy, we get our best ideas from our parents, that we do an all-day play day the days the Columbia Public Schools are closed.
Yeah.
So K through 7, you can sign up, and we spend the entire day doing a mini camp in a day. And the kids write this whole Mad Lib script, and we videotape it so that we can send home the performance, and parents see what we do all day. A lot of parents don't do theater, so they don't understand the process or the product. And so we have a multi-educational way to reach out and go, this is what theater is. So again, it's a great entry point. It's a nice way to dive in, and what a great way to spend a day.
Let's sum it up. People can stop by first Saturdays at the library.
At the library, third Saturday at Barnes & Noble.
Those are
totally
both at
free.
11. And then some camp over spring break.
Right, and we have classes starting in January. We have after-school classes starting that are either the mini plays or the dance voice classes.
And then day off CPS.
All that PJ play. You wear your PJs. Come on. Everybody should have a PJ play day in their life, I'm telling you.
So
and Mary Poppins and Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There's so much going on.
I know.
So if people want to sign up or learn more or learn about your princess
Sure.
party options,
Oh, I know.
what's your website?
It's www.TRYPSkids.com.
Okay.
Yep. And you can just call the office. It's 449-4536. And Jennifer or Kathy or I will just be happy to talk to you all day long about what we do.
Yeah, well, I hope people take advantage of it. Theater is such an
Thank you.
important and useful expression for kids. So.
And I feel that it's such important work. You're helping kids find themselves, and then we're raising tomorrow's artists and audience and advocates. So it just is just this glorious part of our community, and we're just so proud to be a part of it.
Great. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for
Thank
bringing it to the
you.
community.
We
And
love
thanks
it.
for being here today.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us for this segment of Arts Focus.